concern from the royals of Malaysia with the politician that they need to get Malaysia back on track to the right growth track, and that is what the idea was given, broached, was Malaysia unity government. And through that unity government, the current government is led by Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim. They are doing the level best to come up with the new formula, political formula and narration for the country. Because they have noticed in the last 7-8 years, there's a lot of political party that has campaigned using the race, the issues of race, religion, and race. So this has become a kind of a very contentious issue, and the current government, through the Malaysia Madani, is trying their way of doing things is we must avoid these issues. This should not be part of the political issue in any political campaign or running of the government. So this is what the concept of Malaysia Madani, a policy framework, a government slogan introduced by the Prime Minister. The concept focuses mainly on good governance, sustainable development, and racial harmony in the country. So under that concept, the government prioritizes 6 integrated components: sustainability, care and compassion, respect, innovation, prosperity, and trust. So based on this concept, the government is running the day-to-day running of the government and all the policies that's implemented in terms of recently there is some drastic subsidy was removed in Malaysia that has caused a lot of disharmony in the society. But these are things that they're trying to rebalance whatever allocation that resources country has, and try to address this narration which the concern by the rulers of Malaysia, the 9 royal families, that they want to see Malaysians live in peace for a long time to come among the 3 races, Malays, Chinese, Indian, and the people of Borneo, who are the natives of Borneo, to live together in long time to come, because this, when they put together, Malaysia have a good future when each of this community put their diversity, they are thinking together. Malaysia can stands by its slogan, Malaysia truly Asia. And we can see that every Malaysians, even I'm an Indian, I was able to understand Chinese culture so well, including the Muslim Malay culture. So we able to understand each other so well and live so peacefully in this country. But that there are certain elements, that political elements, as Graceful just now indicated, that political elements try to disunite people along these 3R issues. So this is what the royals and the current government is devoid, and try to help to remove this kind of misconception in the society, and harness all the communities' energy or the diversity and advantage in terms of language or whatever ability they have together, and put it together and show it as a showcase to the world. So you can see Malaysia is similarly to India, which is very diverse in terms of culture, language, religion, all these things, but we cannot come. India is very large in terms of population and land area wise. Malaysia is a small middle power country. So in that sense, we can see Malaysia is also sitting in the core of Southeast Asia. It has also been involved in a lot of what you call Cold War, kind of confrontation between big powers, because Malaysia sits in the center of Southeast Asia and a crossroad of trade between Western and Eastern side. So Eastern China is growing so powerfully, the second largest economy on this side. The Western side, Americans are first largest controlling this thing. So the trade road that Malaysia sits in, the place, it makes Malaysia or Southeast Asia a contentious geographical location for power control of power wielders, that is the Western powers and the Eastern powers. And this create, until now, that is what Malaysia's foreign policy, together with Madani Malaysia, they again, the concept, the ASEAN, which the 5 countries, including Malaysia, pioneered way back in 1971, has maintained the peace and prosperity in the region until now, devoid of involvement of superpowers in interfering in country running of the affairs, and how we take positions as small and middle powers in the world issues. Even currently, there's a lot of issues going on where our Prime Minister trying to juggle between the balancing of power between China being the major trading partner, number 1 trading partner of Malaysia, and US being very close to that. And both sides, whenever Malaysia pivots to China, the US, the other superpower sees us, we are kind of very pro-China. And our Prime Minister just few days ago has kept on saying that is not the case. We only make decision based on what is important to our society in Malaysia. So that is what he has said to the world, that he stands to make decision based on what is the need of my Malaysian community, not to the needs of superpowers. So these are some of the developments that countries like middle power countries like Malaysia are facing day to day, and using the Madani Malaysia concept, our Prime Minister trying to build a kind of mature narration or how to bring the country to a better, peaceful and reconciliatory role between all the races and also with other countries, in order to bring Malaysia and to another level of growth, from a middle income country to a high income country. They are trying their best with the current unity government. So I feel that I need to bring this and introduce, because people like speakers from India, they can talk. India is very huge in terms of contribution they have done to the world. In Malaysia is a small middle income country, but we have to play within the powers or the strength we have. So with this kind of Madani Malaysia concept and a neutral foreign policy as a middle income country, Malaysia stands to support any peace and reconciliatory work that's happening in the world, including the role Malaysia currently playing in conflict in Middle East, that is Gaza, through the means or the powers they have within the middle income powers country, and also Ukraine-Russia conflict, where Malaysia taken a neutral stand, because we need both US or Western Europe and Russia for our interests is there. So these are these are the policy mechanisms that Malaysia has been, and our government has been using to sail through this difficult time in the current world, and we are seeing the emergence of new world order that is appearing in the next probably 5 to 10 years. So with that, I'd like to wish the organizer for giving me the opportunity to present a talk today by me. And then I'd like to wish the conference all the best, and for this wonderful job of building capacity in this area, very important area of peace and reconciliation, which the world forever needs keep going for all humanity to live in peace. Thank you.